Move to a place where you have no friends, no family, no distractions. All you're going to have during this 8 hours.
You're going to be sad as shit. That's what you're going to be. You're going to be sad as fuck. You're going to be lonely as shit. You think most of them move to a place where you have no friends, no family, no distraction. I get it. I understand. But you're going to be lonely as shit. Let's be honest. Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Hyphiereactions, and I'm back again with another reaction. Today, we're going to be reacting to, this isn't fun, but it makes me $2,000 an hour. We finna learn how to get fucking paid. Hey, like this video right now if you want to get paid, you want to learn how to get paid. You feel me? I want to know how to get paid. I want to see how other people get paid. $2,000 an hour, that's a lot of money, bro. You know what I could do with $2,000 an hour, bro? All you gotta do is work two hours a day. Let's see what this man does. I'm not gonna waste no more time. Let's just go right to the video before we get into the video. I'm gonna need y'all to hit me up, help a brother out, hit the subscribe button, turn on the post notifications, and hit the like button. That's it. Now let's get into the video.
I'm going to say this in a monotone voice because it sounds super hypey, but if you just do what I lay out in this video, you'll be successful. This is the #1 reason why people are not successful.
Okay, let us know.
Look, you guys always come to this channel. You say, Alex, my God, you are good looking. You have a fantastic body. You are also a billionaire, and there's no YouTuber on earth who is more successful than you. How do I possibly get as woke as you? The answer...
Off rip, Brody got the confidence. Brody got the fucking confidence, bro. He got a lot of confidence. I ain't gonna lie. He has a lot of fucking confidence. I feel like that's step number uno, motherfucking uno, numero uno. This man has hella confidence, bro. Hey, I'm gonna let him finish.
Answer that. 1, eat mamba meat, which I'm sure you can't afford. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Because you can go to #2, which is next time you die and re-roll, ask God to be nicer to you. Ask him to give you big brains like me. Ask him to make you family friendly so people enjoy.
Yo, this man's hairline is collapsed, bro. He talking about some, oh, I'll be more handsome like me. Bro, your shit is collapsed, fam. Your shit is collapsed. But hey, man. Hey, I like the confidence, though. I think he's just joking, clearly, but like, let's see what he's talking about.
Your presence, I don't even know where I'm going with this, but I'm just gonna lay this out for you guys. I have all these entrepreneur friends, and I think they're stupider than normal people, to be honest. I think successful people, you become dumber as you get more successful. And they always debate why people aren't successful. Usually when you get into like this lower level of entrepreneur, it's like people don't want it enough. They don't want to hustle. They don't want to hustle. It's just a Gary Vee video for 15 minutes. And it's just not true.
Not wrong,
if you're watching this video, I think you probably want to be successful. Like you probably want it really bad. And it probably irks you in the back of your head if you're not successful.
Yo, who want it real bad, bro? Who want it? Who wants it? Who want it? I want it.
And if you are successful, you probably want to be more successful. I don't think there's a lack of want for financial success in this world. I think there is a lack of understanding how to operate as a human being to reach a form of success. And if you follow what I'm going to do in this video, this is just how you do it, okay? So look, it's very, very simple. There's 3 reasons. There's actually 3 layers.
3 layers.
And almost nobody has these 3 layers down. The people that do have this down are super duper successful. The people that sort of have this down are really successful. People that don't have this down are just not successful. So there's 3 layers. And because I want you to watch the end of this video, by the way, if you make it to the end, I give you like 40 hours worth of courses for free. I show you where to get them.
I like how he has that little background thing in the back, like to show he got money. You know, he shows that he got bread. He shows that he's got bread. So I really enjoyed that view. That's pretty cute.
Breaks down all my businesses, how I built my first multi-million-dollar businesses, my advertising, copywriting, marketing techniques. It's all there. So just stick around to the end. But also, I'm not going to reveal them all at once because I want you to stick to the end. So the first layer of this is poor time management. Now, look, this is not going to be a management like how to organize your sock drawer kind of video. This is the problem. So most people, when they're trying to be successful, they have, let's just say 14 hours in a day.
14 hours.
Actually, 16.
16
That's if you sleep a perfect 8 hours, which I don't. I usually sleep like 6 hours a night.
Yeah,
anyways,
like
about 8 of these hours is going to be taken up with their job, okay? Which also resembles a butt if you look closely enough. A butt with an 8 tattoo on it. So here's the problem. People cannot use these other 8 hours to create enough success to then roll these 8 hours into this actually being their job. Let me explain this. So when you're building a business, obviously if you have more time to work on it, or if you're doing anything and you want to be successful in life, I'm just going to talk about financial success in this video. You need to put in a lot of time into it. And the problem is a lot of people don't have a lot of time, or at least they don't think they do, because they're working a job. They have to put 8 to 10 hours into something else. And so the main reason why a lot of people get hamstrung initially is because they don't know how to spend these other 8 hours. And they don't know how to sacrifice these 8 hours in order to make it so they can get to the point where their 8 hours of work per day can actually put towards something that they own or something that actually brings them any time.
No, I really enjoy how he's breaking this shit down. Like, I'm a guy that's like numbers based. Like, I like looking at results. I like looking at number. I like looking at percentages. He's breaking it down kind of nice right now so far. So what I would say, like, he's breaking it down really well so far. That's it.
Financial wealth. Well, the best tip I could ever give you first and foremost, find a job where you can work in the back room on your business while your boss isn't watching. That's the best tip ever. But if you can't do that,
I have a job like that.
You need to ensure that the time that you have outside of work has absolutely no distractions. You have to have excellent time management. And what time management really is not planning out your day. It's removing all the stupid stuff that distracts you. So here's some good tips that have made me much more successful. Just move. Just move. If you move to a place where you have no friends, no family, no distractions, all you're going to have during this 8 hours
you're going to be sad as shit. That's what you're going to be. You're going to be sad as fuck. You're going to be lonely as shit. You think most of them move to a place where you have no friends, no family, no distraction. I get it. I understand. But you're going to be lonely as shit. Let's be honest. I'm just being honest.
Work on something. Next, get rid of social media,
I said that.
television, and hobbies. You can have them back in the future.
This man said get rid of fucking hobbies. I might just turn this shit off, bro. There's no way. TV, social media, okay, but hobbies though? Like, what if I like knitting, bro? What if I want to knit my grandma some fucking, I don't know, a blanket or some shit? Like, nah, bro.
However, during this time period right here, what these things are going to do is it's going to drag you away and pull you into things that don't allow you to move this 8 hours into this 8 hours. You basically need to make it so when you get off work, you have absolutely nothing to do except work in a business. You have no TV, you have no friends, you have no hobbies. Is this the definition of a happy life? Well, is the definition of the life you have right now happy? Do you want to change it? Well, you're probably going to have to do something you don't want to do to get to that point. So,
hey, now that's a good ass point. I can't even fight him on that. That's a great point. That's an excellent point.
So, yes, this sucks. There's going to have to be a little bit of suck. So this is the first layer of why I don't think most people ever reach any success is because they get off work and they have like their girlfriend screaming at them. They watch a movie. They play a little bit of video games and they just have these chunks of time super distracted. And so they don't maximize the time that they have. When I was building my first business, when I got off work, I would be working on the weekends. On it, I didn't have much of a social life, and when I got home from work, I'd usually put in about an hour and a half to 2 hours, which then brings us to the second layer. The second layer of this is very simple. Consistency. You need to be able to put in 1 to 2 hours a day, every single day, like clockwork. It doesn't take 4 to 5 hours. It doesn't take 8 hours a day. It takes a good 1 hour to 2 hours every single day of focused work, which brings us to the third layer, which is where I think everybody gets locked down. What do I mean by focused work? So when most people, they have their 8 hours a day, they have their butt crack of time, okay?
Right, they got their booty crack.
And so during this time period right here, you got 2 to 4 hours a day where you can just really work on whatever you're going to do. You can learn or whatever.
Mouse?
What happens during this time period is, let's imagine this is your time period block right here. People don't know how to sit down and do something for 2 to 4 hours. So for example, you're going to start to work on something and you're going to check social media. And then you're going to start to work on something and you're going to check your phone. And then you're going to start to work on something and then you're going to go be like, oh crap, my laundry is not done. And then you're going to go and, I don't know, eat like a pizza roll and make yourself all slow and lethargic. And so what happens that I see so many people do is when they sit down to work, they really only get about 15 minutes of work done. Here's the thing you also need to know about maximizing your time. The way that time works is it's going to take you about 15 minutes to get into a flow. And so when you're putting in about 15 minutes of work, you're not really going to start to get a lot done. Think about the last time you played a video game. Think about the last time you got really focused on something. What usually happens is that first 15 minutes is you're kind of finding your balance.
This nigga's spitting right now. He's actually spitting. He's actually spitting right now. He's giving out free fucking game. He's actually spitting right now. Because he's not lying. Like, I think I have a general idea what he's going to say next. He's going to say 15 minutes. After a while, your body kind of settles in and you just go into a flow state. And then like time doesn't. It feels like time moves a lot faster once you're in that state. I feel like shit when I play video games. He's not lying. He's dead ass not lying.
And your brain's getting in tune. And then at that 15 minutes, your work output skyrockets and then it stays at this level. Some people say it takes like an hour to get to this point and it grows up or like this. This is pretty much all you need to understand. And so what happens is people are constantly getting distracted.
For me, at least.
Checking a social media post, checking their phone, eating a Hot Pocket. And what happens is you never get into this state of work right here. And if you don't hit this state of work and stay in it for those 2 hours, you're really not using the time efficiently. And if you're constantly going out of this, again, that's why I see you only get like 15 minutes of actual work done because you're so inefficient with this time. A really good book on this is called Deep, I don't know why I drew a B, Deep Work, okay? So DWI. And so when I said 1 to 2 hours of work, most people who work for 4 hours get about 15 minutes of work done. It's biblical. What you need to do, especially if you don't have 4 hours of time, is you need to learn how to sit down in a room and not do anything else. So how do you do this? Well, just get rid of everything in your house. For example, I live in a house without any furniture or distractions. There's nothing for me to do. There's nothing for me to do in this room.
That sounds fucking depressing. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds depressing. That sounds very depressing, bro. You're in a house with no furniture? No furniture is crazy, bro. Not a fucking couch. Like, damn. He lonely.
Room that I'm in, except pick my nose. And so what does this allow me to do? Well, when I sit down, that's what I'm doing. And then I make 100% sure not to be on social media because that's just going to ruin your life and your mind. If you can do this, what's going to happen is first off, 1, your time is managed. So you have a solid 1 to 4 hour chunk every single day. Key word, every single day, consistency. Mm-hmm. Then finally, during those periods, you actually get 1 to 4 hours worth of work done. And try to do it at the same exact time every single day so you have a routine. And then the final part of this is you need to put it into one thing. See, the way success works is like this.
Break it down.
When you put all your coconuts into multiple things, you don't get results because success is a exponential line. And until you get to about 90% effort, you don't start seeing returns. Or at least you don't see the returns you should. See, you're going to see very poor returns, and then suddenly when you get to about 90%, 95% focus, that's when something explodes. Essentially what I just showed you before is how to maximize the amount of points, reward you get for your time. That's really all it is. Most people don't get rewarded for their time because they don't know how to manage it, they don't know how to consistently do it, and when they do have the time, they don't get any output from the time. It's like you have an engine where you put in a bunch of gasoline, you put in a gallon of gasoline, and you can only use 10% of it. You can never actually go very far with that engine. When you fix that though, all you need to make sure is that you stay on one road. Because what most beginners do and what most people do is they don't stick to one road. And so what happens is they stick in this layer. And with that combination of poor time management, what then happens is they never ever get to this point where it goes, poof. This is why so few people are successful. It's not because they don't want it. It's not because people are stupid and only a certain smart few are able to be successful.
See, I like him. I actually really fuck with him. I'm definitely going to hit that subscribe button, bro, because he on some shit. Like, they just found this on my homepage, like I said before, but like, this is kind of eye-opening is the fact that a lot of gurus will be like, oh, you're lazy, you're just this, you're just poor, you need to do this. But he's like kind of breaking this shit down in a way to where it's like, it's not necessarily you per se, it's like data. You know what I mean? So it's like he's hitting you with numbers and facts, whereas like it actually makes a lot of sense. It's not like belittling you. He's just saying it is or how it is.
No, that's just what arrogant idiots tell everyone. It's not. What it is people don't get to this breakthrough point right here. And the only way to get to that breakthrough point when you have limited time is to maximize that time and then put all that time into one thing. That's the only way forward. And so it's this vicious cycle that most normal people get locked into. And by normal, I don't mean like people who are not as woke as I am. That's a joke that I make at the beginning of the video. It's people that are stuck in a typical life situation, and that typical life situation moves you in a vicious cycle in the wrong way unless you really make an effort to put a block in it and start pushing it in the right way. And then what happens when you maximize your time and laser focus it is that flywheel starts to spin the opposite direction for you. And it doesn't really start spinning fast until you get to that point where you can actually quit what you're doing and focus full time on, let's say, your business or whatever you want to be successful at. Maybe you want to be a professional Smash player and make $10,000 a year working full-time playing Super Smash Bros. That seems to be working for a lot of people. Anyways, until you can actually put in the 8 to 10 hours a day, you're not going to be working for a lot of people. And $10,000 a year working full-time playing Super Smash Bros. That seems to be working for a lot of people. Anyways, until you can actually put in the 8 to 10 hours a day, you're not going to see those tremendous results. You could probably see about $5,000 to $10,000 a month in results. I'm talking like 100,000 a month, big success. And I think honestly 8 to 10,000 a month would be good for most people. But once you get to this point, if you can apply what I just said right
bro, I'm making 8, 10, I'll be straight. 8 to 10, that's great.
There, that's when you start seeing the, fart noise sound effects results that I'm talking about. So that's it, guys. I just think people don't understand this lesson. They don't understand how to use their time correctly. And if you can do that, you're going to be successful, even if you're an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm pretty successful, so you can do it too. So that being said, guys, if you want a...
Okay, he's going to talk about all this stuff, but... Hey, man! Hey! He is a fucking legend. I'm not going to lie. All right, shout out, what's his name? Alex Becker's channel, bro. Shout out to him, bro, because he packaged a lot. I'm definitely going to revisit this video. Because he put a lot of shit in here. He put a lot of fucking gems in this shit. That a lot of motherfuckers, they're going to walk past this joint and be like, oh, he just whatever the fuck. But no, he actually dropping gems, man. But hey, if y'all learn anything, put it down below in the comment section down below. And I want this piece. If you learn anything, peace. Meow.